Well, hello, bandits. How are you today? It's Friday, July 3rd. Cannot believe we are in month 7 of 2026. This has gone by rather quickly. So I wanted to do something different, and I figured out while I wasn't on Facebook yesterday, I did share it, so you can go check it there. And if you're not following me on YouTube, I'd love it. Please go do. It's trying to connect so I can see. Oh, there we go. Comments. Awesome. I had nobody with me on YouTube yesterday, so I was like, let's get on Facebook. All right, I wanted to do a 101 because I show you all these journals and how I choose papers from all different things, and I thought that has got to be so overwhelming. And I thought, what do I find when I started? So I went back to when I first started journals. By the way, I'm Beth with Vintage Bandits, going to be Creative Bandits Co. But by the end of this 100-day marathon, we're going to switch over. So, but I do journals, crafting, painting, all kinds of creative stuff. So glad you could join me. Day 6 of my 100-day marathon, creative marathon. Super stoked. I was thinking, what am I going to do? I just keep showing you, but I thought, let's just go back to basics. So if somebody wants to know basic, how can I do a journal, feel successful, get her done, and have something under my belt? Because that first one you make, anytime you do anything the first time, it's not great. You know, like my first lives, they are gone, praise be. So, in my first journal, oh, it's so bad. My first altered book, so bad. I wish I could find it. I do have a couple that I'm doing that I've done, but what I want you to do, I want to talk about success with your journal. If you want to make a journal, if you want to try one, attempt one, you can buy a kit from Etsy for about $4. When I say kit, it's a digital download that you can print, and then you can take that. It does all the work for you. So I'm going to use what's in. I'm going to show you the kit I bought. I bought it last night. I printed it all off, and then I went over to my paper stash. And so go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, wherever they have paper stacks. Wait till they're on sale and find a color theme that you need. And so it's pinks and greens. And so all I'm doing is the kit, pinks and greens, and I'll show you everything. And then an altered book that I got, a book I got from Dollar Tree. All right, this is about blended drinks. I don't drink. So we can cover it. It's pink. I grabbed it because it's pink colors, and it's going to work, and I have to do very little to it. I'm just going to tear some pages out to thin it out. The pages are nice. We can cover them. We can use them anyway. I want you all to see that you can get one kit and make it work and be successful, okay? And I want you to try it. So when I say altered book, I'm talking about, let's just point ourselves down. I'm talking about getting a book that's like this. Brand new book. I like to use new books for altered books too, by the way. This one is bound really well, and I love to buy good quality because I love the paper of these, and this had really fun colors, and I thought this would be really good to work with. So we're going to take a bunch of pages out, and we're going to put some in. This is the kit. Let's start with that first. It's from my porch print. It's the French Coquette ephemera thing. I think you could also buy pages with it. I didn't do that. And these are just envelopes, and you could print them on the back. You don't have to print on them at all. And I'm going to show you how you can use them. This, we're just going to glue paper on the back. You can print double-sided. You can print it on cardstock. This just needs to be beefed up a bit. That's where we use these. It does pockets for you. Automatically makes pockets for you. So it gives you everything done. If this is too wide, we'll just trim it down. So don't worry about that. It gives you all the little pieces that you can cut out. It pulls the design together. I'm going with kind of the strawberry and the roses today. And it gives you little pockets. It does all the hard work for you. Hello! Yes, happy 4th. It does the work for you. Gives you all the things. And what I really liked about it, and so I'm going to show you how you can you can layer it. It does the hard work. So we can make a cover out of one of these. All these little, it gives you everything. I loved these. I thought that was really fun. So I might put one of these on the cover, but then maybe go find some actual lace and do it. I don't know. But it tells you what to do with it. These are flip ups. It's just fun. Look how cute that is to put on a tag or something. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning, everybody. So this is just the basic. If you don't, cause you know, I've been doing this probably for 10 years, maybe, guys. 10. Let's add me in, shall we? Like you all want to see my ugly mug. No, but I like being here. I have been doing these for 10 years, watching for 11. It took me 3 years to even attempt to make one. So an Ultra book is a book that's already made. Easy peasy. I've done a couple of them. This one is kind of just I just made myself. But I want you to be able to do, what is that? Oh, okay, I was working on something. Don't know how that got in there. Anyway, I find this, we're not gonna be folding any, we're not gonna make pockets like this. We're just gonna use the pockets right here. My website is vintagebanditsmerch.com. Yes. And I don't have that digital kit. This is on Etsy, My Porch Prints. So don't go to my page. I have kits on my page, but I don't have this kit. These people are gajillionaires. My Porch Prints, they give you the whole thing. I mean, there's no reason for me to do this because it's already out there. But go to Etsy to get them. I wish I could. If you go, just say, hey, that told me. Not that it means anything. So here's the book. Here's the kit. You can buy the pages too. It's not on my website. I'm so sorry. Go to My Porch Prints on Etsy. I'll drop a link into the comments afterwards. These are 2 pages I want to put on the back to thicken it up. These are from Temu, pretty sure. And then I'm using this kit, these sheets, because I love paper, and it's green and pink, and I thought it's easy. I went through it, and I just kind of is it an exact match? No, but I thought that's a green, that kind of works, that could work, just to do cover sheets on the back of things. I just was like, let's see how this will work. It just seemed to have the color. So I wanted to make it as easy for you all as possible, because I really want you to feel like you are capable of doing this, which you are, can I say. I don't want to drop it because I might need it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into the book, and I'm going to keep these end pages. Obviously, I'm not going to tear them. I think I'm going to cut them out with a blade. I'm going to keep these 2 because it's just something about being in the front. It keeps the book together, so I'm not going to rip that. And I'm going to keep those because that's a pretty color. We could totally put something over that. All right. And then we're just going to take some pages out of this. So this is on Etsy. I should have stated that. This is not my kit. Not my kit. I am not saying it's my kit. Let me backtrack on that one, because they do My Porch Prints. It was really good for me when I was starting out. Come on. I'm just going to cut some out. And I just want you all to know you can do it, okay? You can totally do it. Man, and these are really thick pages. This book was a find from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if y'all ever look at books in the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they have really good ones. I have to feel the paper. That's what I do with it. And then sometimes they're not so good. Hey, good morning. How are you, Summer? Am I right? Is that correct? I think, maybe. Help me. You all know I'm a little brain damaged. So I love these bright colors. That's going to come out. I don't know what, I'm just kind of cutting. I'm just debulking. That's what we're doing by taking these pages out. We are debulking the book. Okay, that's attached. So let's leave that in. And then we're going to go back. See, so we're taking out bulk from, I love strawberry daiquiris without any alcohol. Yeah, no, I don't need the alcohol. Okay, so these are pretty little pages. Let's do it where we have the verbiage. Maybe we could just do that. I mean, I'm going to lose some, but we'll use them. They're nice and thick, so we're just going to debulk the book a bit. And I'm gonna, you can add to it. This is a Dollar Tree ruler. This is a Dollar Tree knife. Yeah, so just if you start looking at things in colors and not necessarily, you know, what the content is. I mean, I'm not going to buy something that's, you know, awesome, you know, whatever. But you can, I just thought these were really bright colors. And so you're just going to work your way through the book. I'm going to go till they're not cut. Okay. And I'm going to do like 3 or 4. And we'll start right here. And because we're going to add stuff back in. And it will just be, and this could be, you know, it could be a gift. It could be, I don't know. It could be anything. So you could use it for, I just want you all to try something. If this at all fascinates you and you're like, I can't do that, this you can do, okay? I promise. This is, I'm trying to keep the integrity of the book as well. So, you know, but if it comes apart, we can always, I think that has a bit of a tear too. Yep, there we go. We can always go in and fix that as well. I don't know, that had some cut with it, didn't it? I'll try and grab that. Let's see how much we've debulked. So do you see how we're debulking the book? You see there? We're taking a lot out because otherwise it's just going to be huge. We got to take out some, and these are really thick pages as well. That was a good debulk right there. We took a bunch out of there. And do like 1, 2, 3, like every 3. I'm going to just debulk, and then there you go. Hey Hannah, how are you? This is day 6, y'all. I've talked about this. If any of you have watched me for more than a hot minute and watched my journey, I've wanted to do 100 days for years. I think the turquoise iris, and I know her name. I know her name. It's just going to come to me. She did one, and I thought, ooh, I want to do that. Now, this was like 5 or 6 years ago, and my brain was not firing 5 or 6 years ago in order to do a marathon like that. But I feel like I have some tools to help me do it now and to plan it. Okay, so see, this one is a little, I'm just tearing, and I'm not doing a very good job tearing it, so let's just do a little trim on it. And we can make that, we can trim that up and make it look a little better. There we go. All right, so I think this is a good start. So you see how I am, and I still have that little ledge right there. We're just going to, let's do the cover. Let's figure out what we want to put on the front. I'm going to cover the spine, and I'm just going to cover this up. Keep the pink, because I like that. I want you all to, I want it just to be fun and for what you're doing. I think I already said I wanted to use one of these, didn't I, if I can find it? Yeah, I think one of these would be really cute on here. How fun is that? I like that one. So I'm just going to trim that out. I'll show it to you. Isn't that cute? It's just little ruffles. So cute. I need to. Let's go solo, and I'm going to bring you all in a bit. How about that? So you can see a little bit of the choices a little easier. Is that a little better? I think so. And then there we go. I think that will make it a little easier. So yes, my porch prints. Let's see if I can tear this so it gets a little, rather than my scissors. Does anybody have big plans for 4th of July? It is smoldering here, and it's a little on the warm side. It's hot. Like, you walk out and you get hit. You totally get hit. Oh, I'm gonna use that one because it's got the strawberries. I'm obsessed with strawberries still am, y'all. still obsessed with strawberries. So, my pants I need to have taken up because they don't really fit anymore, but I'm working on it. Look how cute. So this is going to be just like that. Obviously, we need something more to go around that, so I'm going to go over here. And I think I'm going to just pull this green paper and let this be part of the cover, and then we can put this on there, put a little label down there. Easy peasy. I know, they're so good, aren't they, Cheryl? Yes. And they really do make life a little easier. So I'm going to just do this and hope it's straight. I don't know. Maybe. It's quite warm in Kentucky. I don't know how it is for everybody else, but we here in Kentucky are a little warm. I'm just going to be honest. It's a little toasty. So this has that deckled edge. I want the rest of it to kind of match. So just take your scissors on the straight ones. If you like it kind of chunked up, you don't have to do that at all. You don't have to age it in any way. You don't have to. You can also take your ink and age it up a bit so that that was a close-up that we didn't need. Woo! And just to knock off that white a little bit. You know? You don't have to do everything. There we go. And let's, look at that. We're going to glue that like that automatically. There we go. See? Changes it instantly. How fun is that? You can do, there's a lot more that you can do, but I want you to do I want you to know that you can make a beautiful journal with a kit and just focus on the colors. We don't want to match perfectly. I didn't pull down, I didn't do any hex numbers or hex codes or anything like that. I just wanted to excuse me. I just wanted to get a successful journal that anybody can make. And if you're not good with color, they do it for you. They put you can buy a whole one that's blue, which is fun. And they have the background papers. You can buy all of it from them. You can get a kit of everything you need for about $10, and you print it yourself, and you can use them. And how fun is that? I'm going to make this one a little rough as well. And put a little vintage photo on this one. Yeah, there we go. How fun is that? And I'm going to put this up here. I can do anything special, just lay it on there. Hey Denise, how are you? Hello guys. If you're new and you're watching, please. If you're not new and if you're watching me on Facebook, awesome. I hope that you'll get notifications. And if you're following me on YouTube, or if you're not, please go over and follow and subscribe on YouTube, because that would be such a help. And hit that notifications and you can find out when I'm coming live. I'm in the middle of a marathon. Well, no, I'm at the beginning of a 100-day marathon, not in the middle. I don't know why I'm thinking I'm so la-ti-da. But look how cute that is. Look. We'll just cover that up. So now, let's say I want to put a little label down here. Let's get the cover done first. They give you all to choose from. Look right there. Look at all that fun stuff that we can choose to put right there. I could do, I could tack that right there, which is a little thing of lace, and then do that. I thought there was another one with little things on there. Let me see. That's fun. That's called Collection. That's cute. Nope, that's going to go inside it. I'm just looking to see if I left another one. No. Okay, let's take this one. I do like that collection because this could be a collection of laces. Hello, Andrea. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm finally doing my 100-day marathon. Finally. And I think I'm going to do this dark pink one. So let's go down here and take this out. They have everything for you guys. Everything that you need to build up a cute layer on the cover. Oh, and I also want this thing. I think this would be really cute as well. They give you everything. You can add anything that you have that might match it. Ribbon or paper. If you have any questions, just let me know. This is a kit. I will drop a link in the description box when I go and upload this again on YouTube, and I'll put it in the comments on Facebook to my porch prints. Guys, they have everything. I have been buying from them for years. They have everything. It's a great way to get started. I now go through and I mix everything up. If you're just getting started, I feel like it's a great place to get a full journal kit that you can do everything with. You can also get it on, they have journal kits on that that collage club I'm a part of, that I joined. I'm a member that I've been, you know, for, it's a lifetime member. It is, let me see, 16, oh man, it is 91. And yesterday the heat index here was at 100 and in Louisville it was 115. It is the French Coquette ephemera. So get the French Coquette, get the whole thing. I just got the ephemera kit. And because I saw strawberries, I saw the pink, and I thought, I just saw it. It probably came by on Instagram or something, or someplace where I was following them. And I was like, that is so cute. They had me at pink and green, which, you know, I'm an 80s girl. So they had me. And I loved it. And I went and got it. So yeah. All right, so I'm just going to do a little collage here. I'm not going to add any. You could add your own lace if you wanted to. I'm not going to do anything. I'm solely going to use this kit because I want you to know, just use paper. Just make one. You could probably get both kits. I think it's going to be like $10 through digitals. You download them yourself. I will also link the paper that I use that Leslie from 507 Wheelhouse told me about, and it is the best paper ever, y'all. It's for printing on. It's incredible. It's a bright white. I just bought 5 reams, I think, $70 off of Amazon. It's the cheapest place because I looked everywhere. I looked on, I went to Staples. I looked, you know, at all the places, and it's good. So I'll drop a link about that as well in the information. Okay, so now let's say this is really cute. I want this to be kind of like a little, I'm gonna take that right there, so it's just layered right there. Yeah. So French Coquette. It also has some stuff in it that I didn't print. It has some bustiers and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want that. But I liked everything else, so I just, you know, I take what I like out of it and I leave what I don't. So just saying. So I'm going to glue that right there. I'm going to glue this here. See, I'm just kind of building that up. And then I'm going to put the collection right up here at the top. Or maybe like that. Yes, because that's a collection of those. I just think that's, you know, just fun. It can be any way you want it. And is it even centered? I don't know. My husband's watching something exciting. Look how fun that is. Boom. 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 We got it. Isn't that fun? And so this is, I do not mind this color on the inside. This would be a great place that we could put a tuck spot. Let's see what we have in here for a tuck spot, shall we? Let's, these are fun. This is a pocket, and then you glue this right there. It gives you everything you need. I think I would want to beef that up. This might be fun right there. I don't know if this is going to be wide. It might be too wide for right there. These are little foldy things. That's too wide, but this one and this one and this one would work. Let's try those. Well, I'm going to back them with some of the paper that came out of the book, because I want them to be a little stronger. I should have probably printed this on cardstock. I didn't. Oh well. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Where did I put it? Here we go. There's that. So, I'm just going to use, let's see, was there a green in here? This green would be good for this one. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to cut this out. So see, you can use the paper that came with it. And I put it on this side. Either side would be good, but I'm going to use the green, I think. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cover this with glue on the back. Yes, yes. So guys, I want you to just know that you can totally do this with a book from the Dollar Tree. So probably for $12. And then you can use, I mean, that's just one journal. You can use it. You can print it. There's the rules. I'm not sure what they are. I didn't print them. They have, you know, copyright things because they create these. But just follow the guidelines, and it's perfect for giving as gifts. And you can feel very successful. And it just having it, I feel like it's just fun to have one under your belt. And so this is going to flip up. Let's let that dry. This is too big for there, but I think we can use this as a flip out. Just change it a little bit. This one, that kind of goes well together, doesn't it? Okay, let's do that. That goes pretty good together, I think. I'm going to cut it right here. Even though these words are going to show, I'm okay with it because I'm going to do it like that. And that tab will, it may show, it may not. It doesn't matter. It's fun. It's fun. It's going to be fun. It's totally fun. Totally fun. I'm probably going to do these a little differently than the way they show it in the kit, but it'll still be, okay, I'm going to let that dry just a little bit because I'm not letting them dry perfectly. Where was the other one that I did? You can always put these on the back, which are so pretty. One, here, let's do this one as well. Is there a big page of something? Oh, that's pretty. Wouldn't that be fun on the back of that? I think so. I don't mind. I love good slushy. I love a good slushy. Okay. Let's do that. And I'm going to see if I can find the other one I think I've lost. I just want to get the color good. There we go. There's no rules that you have to do something a certain way. You have to use a kit a certain way. What did I do with that other one? Didn't we had 4, right? Yes, we did have 4, but you just, you know, I lose things so easily. There we go. I love that cover. Love it. So this one is a really pale pink. That's pretty. Oh, that one would be pretty on that. Let's do that. Either one of those would be pretty, wouldn't it? Is that off? I think we're going to do that one. It might pull some of the book together, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I don't want to glue that. So you can use, they have all kinds of ideas that you can make these, and then once you get into it, you can think, oh, I like that, but I want to do it. I want to use it this way. Yes, I love doing, I want it to look this way, so you can kind of change it up when you get into it, and once you kind of get some, and you kind of get confidence under your belt, which is something that I want us all to do. And that's the reason I thought, let's do a basic journal. Let's just do a basic journal that, look guys, I'm not keeping this as scraps, I'm tossing. I'm having to be ruthless. I'm having to be ruthless because I don't have room for all that. Alrighty, there's a little wrinkle, but that is okay. Let's trim, let's cut these puppies out and see what we can come up with it. And you can add a little vintage. You could just do pink on it. You could do a green ink. You don't have to make, when you ink things up, you do not have to make it vintage. You can make it any way you would like. So it's really up to you how you want to create your journal. And y'all, I have actually not been saving political ads this season because I have so many that I haven't used. And so, you know, that's another thing I'm wanting to use. A lot of my bulk from the mail. If you are just starting to and you want to have good cardstock, you can cover it with scrapbook paper like this, or you can use it for this. It's free. The ads that come in the mail for politics, it's really good cardstock and it's free. Just cover it. Cover it with newspaper. Cover it with dictionary paper. Cover it with anything you want to. That's all you got to do. And it's free. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then here is this big one. Let's see. I want to flip them over and see what they look like. And I'll show you 2 ideas that you can do with this. Okay. Now when I make things, I make my own little tabs like this, but doing this is going to teach you how to make these, and then you can make your own little tabs, and then you can graduate from needing a kit. But right now, when I first started, I mean, first of all, I remember watching Nick the Booksmith. She did something and my brain couldn't process it. Because my brain is, you know, that was probably right after my brain bleed. And I was like, what the what? Oh, and by no pain meds today, y'all. I had surgery on Tuesday. A lot of crowns. I have no crowns ever, and I got 6 in a day. So I had I had to do it under sedation because I'm a wimp. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. And since my brain bleed, I cannot process. Like getting my teeth clean is very painful for me. I'm just folding that over because then it's going to be, look, that's so cute. And it can be a reveal. It could be, you can do anything with them. I'm just folding them over. Folding them over. If you want to make sure they're nice, I'll show you what you can do. There's 2 things. I shared tools yesterday as well. Please go back and check my whole series. Yesterday, we worked on the big book. But I think on Fridays, I'm going to do 101s. Just getting back to basics on Friday, which would be fun. All right, there's a little green. That's cute. So that looks like that. That is that. I don't mind that right there. This is going to come undone, but we're going to glue it back down again. That green is pretty, and then I love that you get a little thing. So let's look at our book. I was thinking what you could do. How this is too big like this, but this would be fun if we did this one like this. And look how good that kind of goes. It's got some melon in there, and it pulls this out. So we could put this in here like this. It flips open like that. Then you could have this one flip up, and this one would be underneath it. So you could do like that, like that, like that, and like that, and then hide things underneath it. I don't know. I'm going to just use them as like to put there, and then we could put a pocket underneath it. We could put a pocket right here. But look how good that color looks. Look at that. Doesn't that go well? Didn't that turn out good? Just so as long as we're live. Oh gosh, thank you, Summer. I would love if you want to give me a review or something. That would be great. Or if you want to share this, guys. One way you can help a small business and a content creator, which I guess that's what I am now, since I don't have a shop, a physical shop, is to share it. All right, let's say you don't have a bone folder, because really, who needs it? It's not bone, it's plastic. You can just take your scissors if you want to get a sharp edge and do that, okay? And just to get a crisp folded edge. I have bone folders, but I didn't start out with them. You just need a pair of scissors. We're gonna let that dry, because the stick glue is a little more wet than the other one. But so these are ready to go. Fun. Let's just put that right there. And I want to go in. We need to put something on this cover, on this page. So let's pull these apart. And let's move these. We can use these again. It would be fun to, there was a belly band thing. This would make a really cute pocket right there. So let's cut this cherry out. We'll have a big pocket in the very beginning. Now, this pocket's going to be too big. So what does that mean we have to do? And it's too thin. I need to add some heftiness to it. Probably should have waited and cut it when I was putting it on paper. I want it to fit onto this page like that, but it's a little big. And I also want it to be I want to have some heftiness to it. So I'm going to glue it to this. That will give us some heft. And then we'll trim it up. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's, guys, if you want to help small business owners, just share our stuff, tell your friends about us, and you know, and it's, if you and make something and then share it and tag me. I would love it. I am going to be offering a lot of fun things. I did a little mini patriotic kit, a bow and some flags for July, but after July I am going to be offering a fall kit. Yes, fall in July. Did I say that out loud? I did. Because, guys, that's just how it goes. I'm going to show you a little trick for beefing up a pocket too. Also, it's just like, you know, Hobby Lobby's already got Christmas out, probably. It comes out in July, and I never got that. I'm super excited, though, to be home for this holiday season, and I can decorate and do that with you all, and I'm still sitting at my studio. If you could see the mess around me, people, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to fold this back like this right here, and line it right up, I think, like that, and then trim this, because if I glue this down like that, make it flat, it's going to give me a it's going to give me a really strong inside pocket thing to go right down like that, you know. So yeah, if you want to help any of us that do this, go follow me on YouTube. Here's the thing, Facebook owns all this. They make these go down after 30 days. So if you want to go back and find the content again, you have to go to YouTube, and that's, yep, you know, they're all kind of going a little crazy, so who knows. Look how cute that is. Then, trying to keep up with my mess, so, okay, I've got this to go right here. Okay, so look, so I trimmed it up a little bit. Maybe I need to trim it up a little bit more, so I'm just going to go right here, eyeball it. So this can go right here. Probably going to trim it more because I don't want it to be too, it's easier to cut this straight, this little side. Yeah. Then do that, and I'm going to take, let's see, that's cherries. Ooh, this plaid is cute, isn't it? Let's take this plaid, and we're going to put a little bit of that right there. I have 2 pages. I'm just going to fold this like this. And then put it on this side so I can see it to trim it. You can cut it with scissors. You can mark it with a pencil, guys. Whatever you're most comfortable with. And if it's not straight, big whoop. If it's not straight, who cares? Who really cares, you know? If it's not straight, big whoop. Big whoopity doo dah day. Who cares? Who cares? I gotta make sure I'm keeping you in the... I was watching 507 Little House, which I talk about all the time now, I think. So I need to reach out and ask her to be a bestie. She'll be like, I don't know who this crazy person is from Kentucky, but y'all, yeah. I think I've shared it on my page and in some comments, so if you want to go back and look. And I linked it, I think, in comments on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out how to. I have to reload the video up, and then I can do something. I don't know what's something else I can do, but I can do something. Well, that's crooked. That's just crooked, y'all. It's like, what? I was scrolling, blowing my brain on social media, and Lainey Wilson, who I don't typically follow, but she came through and she shared about a book and about what she was reading and about how God was like setting you up for something really good. Anyway, and I was listening to her, and that's still crooked, but you know what? Don't care. I'm just gonna go with it because it's probably not gonna pull up again. But once we put this pocket on here, you're not even gonna be able to tell. Let's just do that. So now we've got this cute pocket. And to make this pocket, all we gotta do is, gosh, I've been on here 43 minutes. Oh my goodness. Is go up the side, and I am using my Fabrifix because it is a quick grab and it's strong. It's really strong, which I like. And there we go. Now that's a little white right there, so I'm just gonna go in and do that. Make sure that glues in like that. So we could always add, now that matches, but if you wanted to, you could add this right there, and then we could hide something right there underneath it. How cute would that be? But, so you've got a pocket in the very beginning. Let's put a little something on there as a decoration because we have those. What would be cute? Oh, those are fun. They're like little charmy things, aren't they? Let's pull something from this one. That would be cute on the cherries. Oh, this would be cute, and then we can make it a little tuck spot. A little extra tuck spot. Let's do that. Show you what I'm talking about. Just a little bitty tuck. If you want to just put something in there, just a little something, something. And I'm going to grab one of those pages from these books that we cut short or whatever. What did I do with them? Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Here's one. We'll do a little. We're not even going to see it, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, so tomorrow will be a recorded video. I don't know if I'm just going to keep working on this and share it. But this is the schedule for my marathon. I have just nailed it down. I will go live on Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. And there will be some, like when I go on vacation for my little mini family reunion, I will record them. So it won't be live the whole time, but I'll still try to put something up every day for the 100th. I don't want to miss. But Saturday will be a recorded one, and then Sunday will be 3 o'clock, which is my normal Sunday time, and that way it'll be consistent, and I can say 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. So Eastern Standard Time. And then if I get to 100 days and I love it, I may keep going. I don't know. I may do more edited. I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to be actually edited. It might just be recorded, because I'm not great at editing, and I just love to talk. So, and I can talk to a wall. Yeah, totally. We're going to put this little tuck right here, and to make it a tuck, like a little mini pocket, which is so fun, I'm just going to put it on 2 sides. Like that. I probably will work on this for tomorrow as well. That way it'll be recorded and then uploaded. But it would be fun if I'd done something like that, and then you had a tuck spot behind that. I can figure out what I'm going to do with these. I'm not sure. But how cute is that? And then you can just add. So you got a pocket there, you got a pocket here, and you are ready to go. And if you wanted to, you could take the paper that we use for there and do the back side of it. You know, this we could just cover up like that, and then do, that might work. Like you could layer it like that and have like a pocket underneath there. I don't know. There's all kinds of things in this kit to do, but just to cover up the pages, we will glue over them. You can take a big page and you can glue all the way across it. You can collage on it. There's lots of things. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Yay, 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 yay. And hit the bell to get notifications. That would be amazing as well. I'm trying to schedule them all so it comes up, and so there we go. Look at that, not too shabby. If we wanted to, we could run. I'm probably just going to get some sari silk or just plain sheets from Goodwill that we did. I don't know. And that's the only thing I might add to that. Or I will take some of the paper. There is a, look how cute these are. This is something that would be fun to use. And those little envelopes. There was a belly band, and I wonder if it's big enough to use for the spine. I don't know. It might be fun. Is that big enough? Oh, it's close. It's a close. Let's see. It's cute, isn't it cute? It's a belly band, that's fun. I'm not going to use it as a belly band. You don't have to use it. You can use it as this, print another page, and do something different with it. Yeah, and these are all little pockets as well. So just like that big pocket we did, these are little pockets. So you can create anything you want out of it. How fun. Okay, let's see. Totally, we could do that, and then it had the little thing at the bottom. You could just put that at the bottom. We would just need to trim it up so it's just enough, and then, or do that, and put something at the top. Yeah, cute, but I want to tear it, you know? I want it to be a bit raggedy. 50 minutes. Gosh, y'all, she just won't shut up. She being me. Okay. I'm guesstimating. Width. That's pretty good, isn't it? Not too shabby. That's cute. Let's just do it. Thank you. I hope that you get to take away something and be brave. Okay, you can print these, and you know, I'm like, oh, I don't want to waste it. You can print it again for minimum. All right, and if you get your paper on sale from wherever, it's you know, don't worry. Don't beat yourself up over for 50 cents of paper or 25 cents of paper or a dime, you know, 10 cents of paper. Don't do that. I'm going to just kind of put it in the middle a bit, scooch it over. This Fabric Fix does give me a little wiggle room, so, and it kind of, I got a little, but I don't mind that. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? And what I can do is I could put this little thing up there or down here. How cute would that be? On there and wrap that around right there. I don't know. I may have to glue that down again, but it's a start. I can take my little glue here once it comes unstuck, and it has given me fits. I've always struggled with this art glitter glue. I love the little nose on it, the little, you know, doohickey, so you can get down into things, but it clogs so dang easy. So frustrating. All right, I will work on that. I'll figure out something about that. You're sweet. Guys, if you're into, this is for like needles, for like, it helps to keep it from drying out. And you don't lose your needle. I was losing it like crazy. This is not a stainless steel needle. I gotta find one. I just can't find one that fits it. It's like for knitting or crochet topper thingies. I got strawberries. I could totally copy that off of Leslie, 507 Willow House. Can you tell that I'm digging her right now? Look how cute that is. So there we go. We did the cover and one pocket. And so now we have, let's see, we have pocket and a tuck that you could put in. And I'm going to get little, I think I might use a little sari silk just to do the top there. So it's kind of fun. But that's it. And I'll glue things down. Yeah. I think I'm probably just going to leave it and you could Mod Podge it. I think I'm just going to leave it and let it wear. I don't know. But I'm going to add some fabric to it too. You could totally Mod Podge it if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure it's glued down because it doesn't want to glue down. But, you know, totally Mod Podge if you want to. I probably won't. But I don't know how it's going to, you know, I'm not sure about the wear and tear as you use it. So maybe Mod Podge would work, would be good for that. Or it could be that, you know, it needs like a fabric spine. It's a pretty tough spine. I don't think it's going to fold inward, you know, because it's thicker paper, but that's a perfect little size. You can make it into a calendar. We could just put lines in there, and it could be, you know, for notebook. It could be anything. Who knows where it's going to go, but we've started it. I'm just going to glue everything down, and then I will work on it. I'll record later today, and I will upload that for tomorrow, because 4th of July, I'm going to just work on my space, and try, if you all could see it. Yeah, the wear and tear. You know, I'm not going to sweat that. Maybe. But I think it's turned out kind of cute. Now, from a, you know, from a cocktail book. See, guys, you got to look. So just, this is what you do. Go search journal kits. There's all kinds. My Porch Prints makes it super easy because they tell you how to use everything, how to make everything. But you can get kits anywhere. I don't really have a kit per se like that has all the pockets and everything, and I really want you to use those and just let them do all the thinking, and then do a couple of these, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, huh, I think I could use it like this, and you can change it around. And then choose paper. Just go when there's a sale and get colors that are similar. Take your kit in with you and just match it up if you want to. Not perfectly, because I like siblings and cousins. I don't like twins. I'm not a matchy person, but similar colors that would work with, like, I knew it had peaches and pinks and greens, and so I just made it work. Guys, I so appreciate you being with me. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits Merc, and it will be switching to Creative Bandits Co. by the end of my 100-day marathon. I'm just switching it around because I don't have a mercantile. And I'm mostly, you know, I want to be creative and have creative classes and share how to do things. So that's what we're doing. But this was day 6 of my 100-day creative marathon, and I'm so thankful that y'all were here with me today. I pray that you be safe and kind this weekend. Let's go be the light. Let's give reason to people to think, what do they have? Let's be the difference in this world, because it's a crazy world we're living in right now. It's a crazy world, and God has it. He's not surprised by anything, and so let's just go be the light. So just thanks for spending some time with me, and you all go out there and be amazing, and I will see you tomorrow, Creative Bandits. Be blessed.